Resolution 371, supporting bargaining between OPEIU, Local 39, and CUNA Mutual Group. We have 99 people registered in support. Our next speaker is Michelle Curtis.
One of the benefits we're trying to negotiate is affordable and sufficient health insurance for our members and their families. Currently, the majority of our members opt into our HMO plan. This gives members the security of knowing they will never have a big out-of-pocket expense all at once. The number of people that our company hires remotely continues to increase every year, and most members will not have access to this quality plan soon. The other options have substantial deductibles. For those who are living paycheck to paycheck, this can be prohibitively high amount of money that may lead members to avoid seeking medical care when they need it. Before my partner passed away, I was supporting both of us, and he had a heart attack a few years before. Instead of calling an ambulance, he called me at work. Because I had the HMO, I was able to tell him it was covered, and he got treatment before the issue became fatal. If I hadn't had the HMO, he wouldn't have called the ambulance and would have died 3 years sooner than he did. Members that can't choose the HMO may very well come to that sort of crisis. When a company is as profitable year over year as CUNA Mutual Group is, no employee or their family should be forced to decide whether or not to seek potentially life-saving medical care.
Hi everyone, my name is Joe Evica. I'm an employee at CUNA Mutual Group. I've been an employee for about 4 years. I'm also the chief steward of our union. My coworkers have been fighting for the last year for a fair contract, and we've gone 2 years without a pay increase. What we're asking for is wages that keep up with inflation, to keep our pension plan, to maintain quality health care for our members, to stop the rampant outsourcing and contracting of our work, and for the equal implementation of pay equity adjustments for our union members. Despite record profits for the last several years, my coworkers have been met with resistance every step of the way. The company has been offering ceaseless updates via work email to try to divide members against each other. They've been hiring anti-union law firms to represent them at the bargaining table. They've illegally stalled the bargaining process, causing us to have to file multiple unfair labor practice charges. And as some of you know, they've also been sending their corporate representatives to meetings for you all in order to try to get you to postpone this resolution. Most recently, on Tuesday, the day after I met with the mayor of Madison, I was called into a meeting as I started work, and I was told that I'm being put under investigation for potential disciplinary action, including an up to termination. They told me that they hired the second largest anti-union law firm in order to conduct their investigation, and that they were forcing me to immediately hand over my work laptop. This happened within a week of my coworkers holding an emergency meeting where we were discussing the potential of going out on an unfair labor practice strike. And as their union representative, my coworkers often reach out to me through my work email, through Teams messages, through other kinds of correspondence in confidence in order to ask me questions, sensitive questions about their employment status, about their benefits, about discipline, all those things. And with my company taking my computer, I can only assume right now that they're currently reviewing all of the private messages that I've been sending to my coworkers in the process of trying to assist them, regardless of whether that's legal or not. I just want to say I'm really concerned that they're going to attempt to try to terminate me in retaliation for my role as a workplace leader. And my first thought after they told me that they'd put me under investigation was of my spouse and how we'd pay our bills if I'm unfairly terminated. We bought a house just last year, a mile away from CUNA Mutual Group on the west side of Madison. And I'm here to say that my coworkers won't be intimidated, I won't be intimidated, and we're gonna continue to fight until we've given all of our energy into this struggle in order to make sure that we receive a fair contract. And I really just urge you today to just listen to the voices of 450 employees that are represented at our company who are trying to secure that contract, and to vote in favor of Resolution 371. Thanks.
Can tell that this is difficult and emotional, obviously, and hope you take some solace in knowing that you have some friends and advocates here willing to stand with you in solidarity.
Thank you to the workers for standing up. We are with you.
With that, Resolution 371 is adopted.